everyone, welcome to another quiet draw with me. It's been a while since my last one, and I'm kind of excited for this one because it's been a minute since I've actually practiced still life. So grab your sketchbooks, your pencils, or your journals, your crafting supplies, your crocheting or something, and let's spend some time together. So as you guys can see, I'm looking through my Pinterest and I have two pictures I'm deciding on. I did end up going with the tomatoes just because of how they are shaped. It makes it more fun for me to create the curves and helps with the shading a lot. Honestly, I do like sketching a lot of still life because it refreshes my brain, helps me with my muscle memory of all the things I learned in my art classes during my college days. I've also been thinking about turning these still life sketches into art prints for you guys, which I think you guys will really enjoy, and I'm going to be posting them on my Ko-fi page. It will also probably help with working on my art brand that I've really been delaying a lot of the time, but I think I'm going to push myself to do it this time. And so if you guys want to be updated on my art journey, see what I'm doing, you guys can follow me on both my art page on Instagram and obviously my Ko-fi, which I will put in the description below as always. I also wanted to talk to you guys about my new schedule change that I've been doing on YouTube and stuff. As you guys can see, that I've been trying my best to post every 2 weeks on Fridays mainly. This is really actually helping me, stay focused with editing and not really overlapping with my life, really, because sometimes I focus too much on making the perfect video for you guys, and it's been putting a lot of pressure on me. So I've decided to once again post a video every 2 weeks, and it's been helping. Honestly, I'm happy about the new schedule. I've also been trying to post more shorts, reels every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And if you guys want, you can follow me on Substacks as well, where I'll be posting my weekly thoughts, just the things that I'm doing. And also, if you go on my Substacks page, you will also see that I have now added 2 sections where I added short stories and my weekly thoughts. So the weekly thoughts are going in that section, and my short stories are basically things of small little short stories that I have been writing behind the scenes, just on my own time, and now I figure I should share it with you guys because it will improve my writing. And it's also been a while since I've reread them, and maybe I'll change some things up. But yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy my Substacks entries here and there. I'm really trying to become a better writer, so I'm excited for that as well. I have been slacking on posting shorts and reels here and there, and so sorry about that, but I will be posting more. And I am also trying to be more active on my art page, where I make polls and ask you guys things that you guys want to see in my YouTube channel, art-wise, writing-wise, or even I've been posting more polls of asking you guys what kind of coloring book I should do, because I've also been thinking of turning that into a big idea soon. I've been slacking on being active on social media, mainly because I always find myself doom scrolling a lot, so I kind of stay away from it unless I need to post a video or something like that. But yeah, I've been trying my best to have a healthier relationship with my phone, basically. I have also finally decided that I'm really just gonna say fuck it and just start opening up my shop, start adding things to it. I have a bunch of stickers that I haven't really been selling and stuff like that, and I should be promoting them more. And I figured this is the time to just do the stuff that I said I'm gonna do, making my prints, making my stickers, designing tote bags and things like that. I'm really just gonna start really putting my all into doing that this year, and hopefully by the end of the year things work out. I'm actually very excited of how this year is gonna come out, and yeah, and hopefully you guys will also enjoy the things that I create. Apart from all of that, my art life, my content creator life, if you will, I've also been doing a lot of reflecting, more thinking about the flaws and how I am as a partner, as a friend, as a sister, as a mother, all of that, all of the labels that I have now acquired in my life, and how much I've changed, and how much I deal with all the things that have, happened in the past 2 years, especially since I've only been a mom for 2 years. yeah, and it's really come in handy with, you know, how I view friendships and, you know, who I want to surround myself with, not just for me, but for my family as well. And this is really all thanks to like therapy, and, you know, really it has been forcing me to bring up some of my past flaws and, you know, seeing how much I've changed since I've, you know, became an adult and then turned into a whole mom by the time I was 26, I want to say. And, you know, it's also been helping me with like memories. You know, I've been recovering memories here and there because of all the stress and everything that I've been dealing with. I've been forgetting some of my memories, and I'm glad they're coming back, honestly. And then dealing with my postpartum, obviously that's helped me a lot with therapy. You know, I've been trying to change a lot, trying to fix myself mentally. I've been trying to do it physically as well. You know, I've been, you know, I gave myself bangs. I've cut my hair a couple of times here and there to give myself more layers. You know, I've been looking through thrift stores trying to find new pieces of clothing that I want to now start wearing. That's not like my basic clothing that I always wear, because I always wear a lot of black, you know, and I'm still gonna wear black, but I want to branch out and change up my style, give myself a makeover essentially. And, you know, this has helped me to, you know, write a lot in my journals, write a lot in every notebook that I have around me. As you've seen in my other videos before, that I have a lot of notebooks and I write a lot of my thoughts, a lot of like my rants are in so many of my books that I think eventually I probably take some of those and, you know, share them to you guys on Substacks. Hopefully, you know, it will connect with new moms out there who are probably going through the same thing, you know, can relate, people in general. Apart from that, my reading schedule has kind of slacked a lot. I have been trying my best to read here and there, but honestly, it's been kind of hard to just sit back and like just read when my thoughts are always like so loud. So I've been, you know, I have been spending most of that time writing a lot, so unfortunately I haven't been reading as much as I want to. But I have actually started listening to more people talk about literature on YouTube. You know, I've been finding a few YouTubers that have like very soft voices, and they talk about, you know, writers like Joanne Didion, Patti Smith, Maggie Nelson, things like that. Even sometimes Sylvia Plath, like others that I'm trying to remember but I can't think of right now. And that's been helping me balance out the true crime side of my YouTube channel, you know, where like I'm always constantly listening to Rotten Mango. If you know, you know. I've also been listening to Mr. Nightmare, which is another niche thing that I've been listening to since kind of COVID, I want to say, because my brother is the one who introduced me to him. So yeah, we watched a lot of true crime documentaries on Netflix. You know, we listened to a lot of scary stories on YouTube and everything. And now as a parent, these things are kind of getting to me a little bit. I try to avoid any true crimes that involve children, really. That's really not my thing. I also try to avoid a lot of husband and wife murder crime cases and stuff like that. So yeah, to balance that out, lately I have been listening to a lot more people talk about art history, classic literature, you know, like really mainly about all the things that I'm really into, and I'm really happy about that. And just a quick announcement, I do have a Discord. I created a Discord for creative people who want to join, and I want to start doing like hangouts where we're all just doing different things, you know, crafting, crocheting, painting, anything, and we just either take like an hour to of quiet time, or we talk the whole time, you know, see what we can get done while we talk as well. Or I could always just be the one talking to you guys while you guys do your thing. I kind of want to getting back into my history, my art history, you know, teaching you guys like lessons and stuff like that, which is weird because I've never done that and I have no teaching background at all, but I think it would be fun to do with you guys, talking about some history, you know. I don't know, I want to do a lot of things, but I mainly want to just create an art community for all of you guys, and hopefully you guys will join me. Okay, so other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!